I'm Max Verstappen. I'm 22 years old and I race for Aston Martin Rebel Racing.
Max Verstappen is a four-time world champion, a driver who dominated Formula One like very few ever have. So explain this. Why is he talking like an underdog? Why is Red Bull, the most successful team of the last era, suddenly lowering expectations? And here's the real question. What if Red Bull being underestimated right now is not a weakness, but a deliberate strategy? Because what Verstappen said in Barcelona doesn't match what most people think they saw.
This video is not about who looked fastest. It's not about lap times or early rankings. It's about mindset, regulation resets, and why Barcelona may have fooled almost everyone. And as we go through this, I'll also address the biggest arguments fans are already having, because the comments tell a story of their own. 2026 is not a normal Formula One season. We have new aerodynamic rules, a completely redesigned power unit formula, and a much heavier focus on hybrid energy. Barcelona was a private shakedown, not a performance showdown. The goal wasn't speed. It was reliability, system validation, and understanding. And this is where the first fan argument already starts. Some fans say, Mercedes looked ready, Red Bull looked behind. But here's the problem. In a regulation reset year, looking ready early does not mean being right long-term. And Verstappen knows this better than anyone. For Red Bull, Barcelona was historic. This was the first real on-track appearance of Red Bull powertrains, built in-house, backed by Ford. Across Red Bull and Racing Bulls, the engine completed over 600 laps. No fireworks, no hype, but also no major failures. Now here's where another comment debate appears. Some fans said, Max was running old spare parts. Others replied, this is a completely new concept. There are no old parts. And the second group is closer to reality. This car is not an evolution. It's a reset, which makes reliability, not lap time, the real success metric. And Red Bull quietly passed that test. Verstappen didn't sound worried. He said, there's still quite a bit of work to do. The engine is a work in progress. We're focusing on learning. To some fans, that sounded negative. But psychologically, it's the opposite. This isn't lowering standards. This is lowering pressure. By framing Red Bull as learners, Verstappen controls expectations. He removes urgency, and he creates space to develop properly. This is not a driver afraid of competition. This is a driver who understands timing. Red Bull did not have a clean test. Isaac Hadjar crashed in wet conditions. Weather disrupted running. And with testing limited to just a few days, every interruption hurt. This matters because it explains Verstappen's tone. He wasn't hiding pace. He was acknowledging reality. And that honesty is exactly why some fans believe this underdog narrative. Mercedes logged the most mileage. George Russell even ran a race simulation. Ferrari also completed strong lap counts. Naturally, fans reacted. Mercedes are ahead. But Russell himself warned against overreading early tests. And Martin Brundle made a crucial point. In regulation resets, reliability decides who survives long enough to develop. So yes, others look ready. But readiness without understanding can be a trap. History gives us a clue. Red Bull did not dominate instantly in 2009. They struggled after 2014 and rebuilt. They mastered 2022 quicker than anyone. In 2025, Red Bull did not dominate. Max lost the title by 2 points. And he admitted something unexpected. He enjoyed being the underdog. Not emotionally, strategically. Behind the scenes, his simulator work and hybrid feedback are shaping development. This is not chaos. This is controlled patience. The comments say it all. Some believe Red Bull are hiding pace. Others think they're genuinely behind. Some argue about shared data between teams. But everyone is debating. And that tells us something important. There is no clear picture yet. And in Formula One, uncertainty is often where the smartest teams gain the most. So where does this leave Red Bull? They're not chasing Barcelona headlines. They're chasing understanding. Verstappen's calm isn't fear. It's confidence without noise. Because the most dangerous teams don't rush. They prepare. So let me ask you this. Would you rather lead early and defend, or follow quietly and strike later? Tell me what you think.
And if you want real analysis, not noise, subscribe to F1 News Breakdown.